This is my health video for Miss Dana's class. Alright, so I was born in Spokane, Washington by my mom, Sarah Bozanich. I was born February 2nd, 1995, and my father's name was Mark Freer, and he was 24, while my mom was 18, but she technically had me when she was 19. One memory I had for when I was 3 years old is when I got my cat, Xena Princess Warrior. She is my life. If you ask anyone, they know that I love that cat to death. I named her Xena Princess Warrior because I don't know if anyone remembers that show, but it was like my favorite show ever. And I still have her till this day, and she's just my life. I couldn't imagine living without her, and I'm also getting a tattoo in a couple weeks of her paw on the back of my neck. And so, yeah, that kind of proves how much I love her. She's just my life, and I will always remember when I got her because she was a kitten, and when I was 3 years old, I've had her ever since. She's just perfect. Oh, and she's fat. Really fat. She's like 24 pounds.
Oh, half of my heart's got a grip on the situation. Half of my heart takes time. Half of my heart's got a right mind.
Okay, so when I was 6 years old, my mom met Gordon, who is my stepdad now. And one memory I have is when I was 6 is I walked in on them because I used to always wake up at around 12 and go sleep with my mom in her bed. And one day he was in there, and yeah, I walked in on them, and awkward. Stop bringing. Okay. So I walked in on them, and it kind of ruined me. Like, to be honest, it traumatized me. My family and I, we don't have a good relationship, and it's mostly because of that. Because not only did I hear them after that, I would hear them all the time, and they tried to get me help for it, and nothing would really work. And yeah, it kind of sucks. They ruined the whole vision of sex for me, and not that I like go and do it a lot, because I don't. It's just it wasn't helpful in a lot of situations that my family and I get in fights in now for. So when I was 8, my mom married Gordon, and I remember it being a really fun wedding. There's so many pictures of me dancing on the stage, and I had a blast, and I was really happy for my mom, and I was really glad that she had finally found someone that made her feel the way that she deserved to feel. And I was just beyond happy for her, and I was only 8, and I was aware of this. So yeah, I remember their wedding completely. I remember the food, the what are they called? Shirley Temples. I had like 10 of them. It was amazing. It was like free drinks. It was like crazy. So yeah, I had a ton of those, and yeah, I was really happy for my mom. But there's this one funny picture. I don't have it because it's framed up in her house, but there's a picture of them kissing when they like say like you may kiss the bride. And there's me in the background going, because I would always get really mad at them whenever they kiss. So yeah, good times. So when we moved into my new house, one thing I remember about the house is we got robbed. I came home one day, and Gordon was running around the house frantic, and she wouldn't tell me why, and then when he did, he told us that we had gotten robbed, and we noticed that my dog had a huge bump on her head, so obviously the people there had hit her on the head. My cat was in the top cupboard in our kitchen. My hamster cage was knocked over. They smoked weed on my parents' bed. They stole our DVD player. They read my mom's diary. They took out her underwear and threw it all over her room, and even in a big pile. Yeah, so we were completely violated in that way, and we got an alarm system after that, which was good. But getting robbed, we knew who did it too, and the cops wouldn't listen to us. They don't do anything about robberies, and it makes me so mad about that whole system. But that's mostly the main memory I have after we moved into our house. So after 5th grade, I went into middle school, and I don't really remember any specific thing about middle school. Actually one thing, but I'll talk about it in a second. One thing I remember about middle school is the girls. There was this group of girls that were all blonde and pretty and wore Abercrombie and Hollister, and me coming from a school that wasn't really like subjected to that kind of stuff. Not that it's bad or anything, but I just never knew about it. I wore army pants and big jackets and sweatshirts and stuff. And I remember this girl, she came up to me and she's like, oh my god, like, you're so cool, let's hang out, let's be best friends. And I was like, sweet, this pretty girl is talking to me, like, she wears makeup, she's so mature and stuff. And later I found out, like, the next day she hated me. So what happened is I kind of lost a lot of my friends that had been there for me for a while to go hang out with this group. And it's something I don't regret because I learned from it, but obviously it wasn't a good choice. And so I kind of ditched my other friends for these pretty popular girls who actually weren't that nice at all. And in the end, I ended up having no friends. And it was a huge step for me because it sucks to be a young girl and not have any friends. You feel like everyone hates you and you feel like your world's falling apart. And it was, I mean, obviously a lot of you guys can relate to this. It was just the worst feeling ever to know that all these people didn't like you and all you wanted to do was be liked and fit in and be popular, but it wasn't happening. And I think almost every girl feels like that at one point. And mine was in middle school when all these pretty girls didn't like me and I never knew why. And later I found out it was because I thought I was annoying. And I don't know what I did. I only knew them for like a week. So, yeah. Oh, and then one thing, at the end of middle school, my friend Taylor and we went to Hawaii together. And it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love Hawaii. It's amazing. And we went to McKenna Beach, and McKenna Beach has these huge waves. We were playing in them nonstop. Oh, God. If you haven't gone to Hawaii, you need to go before you die. It's just like a must-do. It's amazing, and you get...
Alright, let's go. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. How many I told you and start?
So you probably saw in those last couple of pictures a girl with me, and her name is Skylar Shank. She's my best friend, and I will proudly admit that. Skylar, if you ever see this video, I love you so much. Skylar's been there for me for everything. She helps me out with all my family issues, and she just listens to me, and I don't need anyone to tell me what kind of advice I should get. I just need someone to listen to me sometimes. She's always there. We're perfect for each other. We're best friends forever. We tell each other that every day, that we're going to be best friends forever. It's just how we roll. Love you, Bush baby. You enjoyed my health video. To answer the questions, the drug and alcohol addiction in my background, my mom isn't really. She smoked cigarettes for a while, but my dad is more the addictive side. Pretty much his whole family was drug addicts and alcoholics, so I definitely have addictive qualities in me from his side. But I don't really talk to him anymore. So I don't know if I would be really truly subject to that stuff because I kind of stay out of it. Overall, my sophomore year has been a ton better. My family and I still don't really get along, but soccer's helped me a lot. And I kind of have to wrap up this video fast because YouTube won't let me upload it. So yeah, I'll probably finish any other questions you have after this video. So, bye. Thanks for watching.